The first baseman, number 2, Yandy.
Good eye right there.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Sale delivers. Center field. Harris has a beat on it. And there's one down. And now it's Brandon Lau.
The second baseman.
One out, base is empty.
With Chris Sale on the mound today for Atlanta, I was thinking a bit about his career and his expectations here with the Braves. I think the biggest change for him is the fact that he won't be required to carry the entire pitching staff. This team will be able to survive if he has one of those tough stretches.
Got it by him for the K. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
The left fielder.
And
Randy
Sale deals.
Arozarena.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Batting fourth. The third baseman.
Isaac Paredes now.
Paredes.
2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
You know, Boog, Sale carried the load in Chicago and Boston when he
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Here's a big power threat. Ronald Acuna Jr.
not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
This one high in the air to left center. Siri sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
1 down, base is empty. Foul ball there. The pitch. Bounce to the right side. To first, and Albies is retired. 2 outs, base is empty. Austin Riley now at the plate.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Lifted in the air, right field. Under this one. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back at Truist Park. Second inning set to go. Harold Ramirez at the dish.
Ramirez.
Gets under it and pops it up. Albies in position. And it's caught for the out. Now up for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios.
The right fielder, number 1.
Here comes a pitch.
Palacios.
Way out front for strike 2.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And now it's Jose Siri. 2 down, nobody on. That's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike. No score here in the second. And a big swing and a miss.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And bottom half of inning number 2. Here is Matt Olson. Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a miss. And the count's full.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
This one in the air. Paredes under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Ozuna checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he did. Jerry Hillsdale rings him up. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air out towards right center. Series sizing it up. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. And here it comes. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Rene Pinto next to hit for the Rays. And another ball. That one finds the zone. 2-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Top of the 3rd, no score. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Olsen right there to make the grab. And there's 2 down. Yandy Diaz now.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
He's got it, and that. Back here in Atlanta, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Sean Murphy. The wind of the pitch. This to center field. Series sizing it up. Hauls it in for the out. Adam Duvall at the plate. The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Teased the zone with that fastball a little bit up. Fouled it off. Expect him to go a little bit higher with this next one.
Now a fly ball to right center. Palacios makes the grab for the 2nd out. Here's Orlando Arcia. 2 outs. High fly ball right field. Palacios under it. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. And stepping in for the Rays, Brandon Lowe. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And another ball. Sale ready. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Goes down looking. And now here is Randy Arozarena. 1-1 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time.
Arcia over to Albies. And that's 2. Bottom 4, here's Acuna now.
The right fielder.
Acuna in 2023 with about as impressive a power-speed combination season as we have ever seen. That's to 3rd. Tosses to 1st. And Acuna retired. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Second baseman, Ozzie.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Up the middle, Caballero sends it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. Here's Austin Riley.
The third baseman.
2 down, nobody on.
Riley.
Ripped to short. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We go to the top of the fifth. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Harold Ramirez. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight.
Got him swinging. Now here is Jose Siri. Ramirez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. It's in and out of his glove. Over to Albies.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1.
2 outs. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And the pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to Albies. And that is the inning. And we're back. And now Matt Olson up to hit.
The first baseman.
For Matt, a pretty impressive resume. First round pick back in 2012. The Braves extended him 8 years, $168 million. Remember, they traded for him right at the end of the lockout in 2022, middle of March, so he didn't have a ton of time to get acclimated to his new team. Up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. And Olson is set down. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. 1 down, base is empty.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one missed. The Braves hitless so far in the game. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Right side, Loud. Over to first. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. That one is hammered right field. Palacios going back, and it bangs off the top of the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So here's Murphy now. Swing and a ball popped up. Gets under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. All set for the top of the sixth. And now the catcher for the Rays, Rene Pinto. Here's a 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. Harris makes the grab, 1 away. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays.
Yandy Diaz.
And a big swing and a miss.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. And a pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the bat alive.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Lau at the plate.
Brandon Lau.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And another ball. That one misses. 3-2 now. 2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Left-hand hitter waits. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. Chris Sale looking for that shutdown inning. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Back at Truist Park. Now the left fielder, Adam Duvall.
The left fielder, Adam Duvall.
Bounced out to short. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Orlando Arcia. Phil Maton on to pitch out of the pen here. And he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Number 88.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Diaz makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Number 13.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a miss. 1-2. The pitch. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Back here in Atlanta, top of inning number 7. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speed.
That one is absolutely belted. Headed one, hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today. Go ahead run on base. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. That one missing inside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
At the belt and fires. Line drive. Tattooed and gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And the Rays take the lead. It's 2-0.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Harold Ramirez. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
Albies over to first in time. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Palacios.
And that's outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. 3-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. 1 down, base is empty. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double. So a man aboard. And now Jose Siri. Next offering upstairs. And a strike in there. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses the zone. And now 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 77, Joe Jimenez.
Righty delivers. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. He's under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
This one in the air. Has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the 7th. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. And a pitch. In the air to left, down the line. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Austin Riley digs in now. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Sizing this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tagging for third. And he makes it up to third with one away. Here's Matt Olson. With the tying run at the plate. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Squirts away a little bit.
1 and 2.
Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. And a 1-2. Strike 3. Got him swinging. Huge strikeout there. And now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna. That one is upstairs.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. That's inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Whips it across. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Brandon Lau next to hit for the Rays. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 8th. Short hop liner handled it short. The throw. Lau out of the play. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Now batting.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Caught and missed. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. The Braves down by a pair here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Runner on the go. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. No throw, safe at second. And now a man into scoring position. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. On the mound now, Jason Adam.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
He's got it. Runner tags up for third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. And next for Atlanta, Adam Duvall. Swing and a miss.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
2 out, space is empty. On the ground to short, Caballero. That ends the frame. Back at Truist Park, here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Bounce to the left side, and foul ball. Up and in, the count now 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting,
Harold Ramirez next to hit for the Rays.
Ramirez.
Rips one to right. Acuna takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Richie Palacios.
Have you ever caught a foul ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan. You?
I haven't been in many games as a fan.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Atlanta, bottom 9. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. 2-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
In the dirt. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And another ball.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
In the air, out towards left center. Snags it on the run. And there's one down. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. Next offering is down low.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Lau sends it to first, and Albies is retired.
Now batting.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Ground ball right side, Lau. Throw to first, ball game. And the Rays claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.